everywhere you go must be a lot of shucking and jiving. Michelle put me on the show. Michelle, death drop, death drop, death drop, death drop, death drop, and fan.
You know what I do to that. When
You like that, Lady Red?
I love it.
Yeah.
That's what Lady Red was doing in the dressing room. That's why she was doing a death drop in her size 20 shoes.
Oh, yeah. Lady Red is not above trying to death drop her way onto season 8.
And I don't blame her. I don't have anything to do with the casting,
Right.
so they can entertain me, and I'll take it.
And you'd be like, keep it coming, bitches.
Yeah,
maybe I'll put in a good word.
Maybe not. I don't cast, but I do see what's out there. And sometimes I'll have performed with somebody who I didn't know auditioned, or I sit down at the judges table and then there, and it's like, oh, of course she's here. That
Yeah.
makes complete sense to me. I saw it when I saw her, and now I get it. But a lot of them don't do that shucking and jiving nonsense.
Really?
A lot of them don't, and they just go, look, I sent in a tape, and, they don't even ask. A lot of them are scared of me.
Really?
Many people are scared of me.
Hell yeah.
Oh, really, Lady Red?
Yes, the girls are scared of myself and Visage, but they should be, bitch. She's
I don't think they should be. I just think that my character is that. I'm the auntie. If Rue's the mom, I'm the stern auntie who wants to give the tough love and let these kids know that this is not anything to be joked around with. This is $100,000, and this is the Olympics of drag. This is no joke.
Yeah.
Get rid of your jokery over there. This is where you bring it.
Did you think you were going to be spending so much time with all the contestants on the show when you joined?
Because, no, when I joined, I had no idea. But then the progression, look, when they all come out in that first episode, I want to run up there and hug them.
Right.
And tell them how much I love them. And I can't. I'm sequestered. I'm not allowed to talk. I don't even meet them.
Right.
Even when the show's done, I don't meet them. Until the premiere party when we're all together.
Really? Okay.
Then I get to go up and give them a hug.
Right, because otherwise you're judged spaced away, right?
Last season started, and this year I do on logotv.com. I do an after show called What You Packin'. So when they get voted off, I then go to the hotel the next day. So that's changed where I get to meet them once. It's like, all right, I'll see you in however many months. But up until I started doing that, I was sequestered, and I wasn't allowed to talk to them, get to know them, because they didn't want me to be biased.
Right.
And that completely makes sense.
Yeah.
I make friends with every gay that I can make friends with.
Yeah.
I just love the community. It's something I've always felt at home in, and there's not, even the ones that try to be shady, these little children who try to be cute and shady and throw a mean little jab on Twitter, just hateful.
Right.
I still love them. I love them because they're not comfortable with who they are.
Well, they're little babies
They're
acting
little babies.
crazy.
They just need a hug.
Be like,
with these
isn't
big
that
boobies.
cute?
That's it.
Let me put
they
my
need to be
titties
nestled
right on there.
here.
Yeah.
Little booby nestling. So for me, I haven't met a gay that I don't like, and so being part of this whole thing has been unbelievable. So did I know that I was going to spend so much time with them? No. Do I love it? Yeah. The Battle of the Seasons tour is so much fun.
Right, and that's when you are right there with everybody.
I am Mama Rose.
Yeah.
To all of my little drag children. Yeah, and it's amazing, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. I got so close with Alaska and Willem doing Rocky Horror last year, and this year I'm doing it with Bianca and Adore, and very excited.
So you're doing Rocky Horror again this year?
Again in San Antonio at the Woodlawn Theater. And last year I did it with Alaska and Willem. And this year Bianca is Magenta. Yeah? I played Magenta last year.
That's going to be good.
This year she's Magenta and I'm Riff Raff. So this is my first time being able to gender bend.
Wow.
Gender
Finally
fluidity.
she's flipping the tables on them.
I'm excited about it because I know I don't get to play a boy much, and I don't.
No, honey,
it's
impossible.
It's very boys don't cry. I'm gonna have to make friends with an ace bandage.
Yes, you are.
But it's gonna be really fun. And I said to Bianca when we wanted to do this together, I said, "Girl, I don't think anybody wants to hear you sing, so I'll cover whatever it is you have to sing." And she's like, "Good."
Good idea.
That's a deal.
Yeah, so you spent a lot of time with Willem in Alaska, and you were telling me that you guys would sit around all on Grindr, and you're also on Grindr.
Yes, I'm on Grindr and Scruff.
And Scruff?
And Scruff. And I started Scruff when I was in Texas, and Alaska was getting so upset because my Scruff was like, bling, bling, bling. And she was like, girl, you get more activity than I do. Not happy. So then I joined, and all my bear, I love a bear. I love a bear.
Good.
So I joined Growler.
Oh.
They kicked me off after like 2 hours.
Really?
2 hours. I'm not trying to jack up anybody's game.
Right.
Oh, I joined Jack too.
Oh, of course you did.
I'm not trying to look, and some gays will hit me up. They're like, why are you on here? I'm like, because it gives me all access. I want 24 access to my gays.
Right, and they can all direct message you right there.
I get dick pics.
Oh, you do?
I do. I get hit on by boys who think maybe I'm trans.
Oh.
Or they don't know, and then I get the ones who are like, no, it's okay, I'm cool, I'm bi. And I'm like, that's why you're on Scruff, because you're bi.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You're like, come on, play with my pussy. Come on, then prove it.
But they don't want that.
Right.
They like these, but then this, again now.
That's the problem.
No bueno.
No
but
bueno.
I just like being there for them. If you want to send me a dick pic, you can.
I like that. Some of your children are like, Mom, your scruff was open. Mom, you're embarrassing me.
My kids do not know about Scruff and Grindr.
Oh, that's just Mommy's text sound.
Yes. I changed my ringtone. Yes, until then. But I've got a book coming out, and to me, that's the most exciting thing. And I talk about my years in radio, and I talk about my years in seduction, and I talk about my years doing everything.
Yeah, I mean, you've been going through it all, darling. Your new book is Even Divas Need a Day Job.
Even Divas Need Day Jobs, how I worked it, and honey, how you can too.
Yes, I like Lady Rat. I just found your Christmas present.
Well, you know, that's what I need. A good read while I'm eating my chicken.
That's what it's about. It's about perseverance. It's about, it's part memoir, part self-help, all fabulous.
That's good.
It's the mistakes that I made and how you don't have to make them. There are rules, so each chapter is a rule on how to live your life. Like one chapter is called Never Trust a Man in Dockers.
Oh,
because of
good
my
advice.
experience at one of the radio stations. You see that man in Dockers, you better, your ears need to go up like a German Shepherd. Things like that. And it's how to live your life and learn from my mistakes and teach you what to be aware, what to be aware of, what to be prepared for. And it's really good. It's really fun.
That's great.
And campy, but you're going to get something out of it.
I want to know about your stint as a ball queen,
Okay.
Michelle.
Okay.
So you're in New York. Now, how
Yes.
did you get wrapped up into the ball scene in New York? Pumping looks, giving body and face. Category is straight girl
Face.
from Jersey. First time up in drags at a ball.
Never. That was never a category. Not ever.
Versus Wonder Woman, Michelle. Every drag ball always seems to be something versus Wonder Woman.
Yeah, it's true. I moved to New York City when I was 17. I graduated high school. And I remember not ever even wanting to go out of my apartment because I was scared to death I was going to get mugged.
Okay.
Because my mother's from Brooklyn, and she's like, do not go anywhere outside of that apartment. Do not go around the corner. Don't go anywhere. And I was like, I'm going to die.
Right.
So I didn't go anywhere. And then one time, my girlfriend at college said, listen, I want to go out. I want to go dancing. Will you come with me? And I was like, can we take a cab? She's all, yeah. So we get into the cab. We go to this place called the Underground, which was like on 20-something. I can't remember where it was. But it was the spot for all the young, like, house music. And they played freestyle music, which was my shit.
Oh, yeah.
And I went there and I was like, oh my God. And then I saw this group of like 20 or 30 kids all the way in the back in the dark part. And they were doing this thing. And I was like, what is... And one of them, this beautiful brown-skinned trigueño Puerto Rican boy comes up to me. He's like, girl, what's your name? You're beautiful. And I was like, oh my God, I think I love you. His name was David. And he's like, come with me, girl, come here. So he brings me over and I met all these queens. They were like living. They were like, you're so pretty. Oh my God, pull your hair back. Let me see your face. And I was like, oh my God, what are these aliens? My people. I've met my people because I thought I was connected with all these theater people. But the theater people didn't get what I was doing. They didn't buy what I was selling. I had my friends. I was always class clown, always really funny, telling jokes. And I had those people, but I didn't have the gay element where I grew up.
Right.
So when I got that and I got there, I was like, oh my God.
The stardust and the sparkle
That's it.
feel so good.
And I started learning how to Vogue. Willie Ninja, who was one of my mentors, and Cesar Valentino, who's still an amazing Vogue teacher at Paradance in New York City. They started working with me because they saw that I had something, like just a little by myself.
Oh my
And then
goodness,
I started voguing, and
Michelle.
I walked Vogue way before I walked Face or Body. Or anything.
What? Michelle, I am looking at myself, I'm looking at you in the mirror, and I'm snapping my compact shut.
That was Willie's. That was
I
Willie's.
know, Willie Ninja is the greatest. He was such a legend.
Willie owned that move.
So
I wasn't
amazing.
double jointed in any way, but and I didn't have these, so
Oh, so it was a little easier to be bringing it.
we did a TV show called The Latin Connection. I wish I can find the video of it. Caesar and I won the Spotlight Dance, and we vogued to Information Society.
Wow.
I think it was like running or whatever. And I won a Casio keyboard.
A Casio keyboard?
I won a Casio keyboard.
Who needs the trophy when you can get a Casio keyboard, darling, with the tango beat?
Do, 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 do. Bossa Nova. So I need to find, if I can find that video from Latin Connection anywhere.
I would
and
love
Vanessa Williams
that.
was on that show too.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It was like a Pix show.
I love the old walking ball, Michelle. That's why you're a down-ass bitch,
I don't know if
Michelle.
I still got it. It's been a minute, but
You're more of a judge now, Michelle.
I think
Is
I
it
am.
soft? It's soft.
Touch.
Is it soft? It's soft.
Yes. So for me, that lifestyle, I'll always respect it. I understand it. It's where I came from. I respect it. That's why I get when these kids like Laganja do all this crazy fuckery and this because that's ball stuff.
Oh, yeah.
right
I mean,
there.
that is straight out of the ballroom, honey.
So I get it, but it's just not necessary. You don't have to do that. That's not the only way that you're going to get attention. So if for the kids who are like, I don't want to do a death drop, I want to break my leg in 20 places like Shangela, you don't have to.